Come here and act like.
Tempers flare over a plan to close a billion-dollar budget gap by taxing products many of you use every day. The debate over the so-called sugar tax went until 2:30 this morning, and today both sides were back at it. Eli Stokols was at the Capitol and joins us now. Eli, State Senator Palmer there and a lot of others really going at it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The hearings went really long last night, and there are more set for tomorrow morning. In between today, a fight to control the message. Businesses saying again that removing these tax exemptions will kill jobs. And from students, seniors, and teachers, a demand that business owners make the same sacrifices they say that they already have.
This longtime Colorado confectionery is anything but sweet on the state's plan to remove the current sales tax exemption on candy.
When you add another 3% to the losses that we've experienced in the last few years in a down economy, it means jobs that we're going to have to cut in our industry.
Rick Enstrom says he'll be further impacted if the state lifts other exemptions on direct mail, computer software, and on down the list.
Non-essential food containers, agricultural products. Enstrom Candies cooked 250,000 pounds of butter last year.
We're proud contributors to the state revenue.
Thursday morning at the Capitol, restaurateurs and ranchers rallying together on behalf of small business.
Government should never be a contributing factor to the failure of a business or the loss of jobs.
And inside the Capitol just an hour later,
We've always said it would be a shared sacrifice.
seniors, students, and teachers calling on the private sector to sacrifice, as they already have.
Furlough days, pay freezes for the past 2 years, health care cost increases.
From program cuts to packed classrooms to tuition hikes, we have done our share. It's time for others to take some of the load. It's time for a budget plan that is balanced, not just a balanced budget.
But with the state looking to close 13 tax credits and exemptions out of more than 100 that exist, affected businesses say the plan's anything but balanced.
How did they decide it was just going to be candy and pop? You got to decide.
Arbitrary?
Oh, it's totally arbitrary and capricious.
Now, another bill that passed out of the committee would impose sales tax on online purchases. So, for example, you can no longer avoid taxes at the bookstore, for example, by buying your books online. This whole package of exemptions, 13 in all if taken off the books, would bring in to the state more than $130 million in revenue. The bills they didn't get to during last night's marathon hearing will be heard again tomorrow morning, and then they'll all move to the House floor tomorrow afternoon and probably into the evening.
It seems like they're moving these things through rather quickly.
They are moving them through, and the Republicans would say that they're jamming them through, although the reason the Democrats need a lot of these things to get through quickly, they want these exemptions off the books by March so that the money that is generated can be applied to the deficit in this fiscal year.
Eli, right. Thanks.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Well, another money-making idea being floated around at the Capitol, taxing groceries. According to refundsense.com, a family of 4 spends an average of $244 a week on groceries. Now, if the state tax on a 3.62% sales tax, it would be an extra $8.83 a week and an extra $459 a year. Right now, there is no sales tax added to groceries. Is Cherry Creek North going to pot? Well, next month, another